Shyi-kun, a Taiwanese politician of the Democratic Progressive Party, is a former chairman of the Democratic Progressive Party in Taiwan. He previously served as Premier of the Republic of China from 2002 to 2005. As one of the founding members of the DPP, he is seen as a loyalist of President Chen Shui-bian. Personal background: born in Taiwanhe village, Dongshan Township, Yilan County, Yu was raised in a poor tenant farming family. When he was 13, his house was destroyed by flood waters during Typhoon Pamela, and his father died of tuberculosis in the same year. He quit junior high school to work full-time on his family farm. At 19, he studied at the supplementary night school of the Lotong Commercial High School. He moved to Taipei to enroll in the supplementary school of the HSIHU Commercial and Industrial High School. He studied international commerce at the Chile Institute of Technology and Public Administration at the National Chongqing University. He graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Politics in Taiwan.He University in 1985 at the age of 37. Rise in politics. In 1981 he was elected a member of the Taiwan Provincial Assembly for Yilan County. Yu, Su Sen Chang, and Xie San Sheng made the so-called Iron Triangle in the Assembly. The three were the only members ever to resign from the Assembly. From 1983 to 1984 he was the Taiwanese Secretary General. He became convener of Taiwan National Election Backing Committee in 1986. As a founding member of the Democratic Progressive Party, he was a member of its Central Committee from 1984 to 1986 and its Central Standing Committee from 1986 to 1990 when he was elected a magistrate of Yilan County, during which he was a member of the Educational Reform Committee of the Executive Yuan from 1994 to 1996. In his second term of magistrate, environmental protection, tourism, information promotion, and culture were his four main goals in administration. The successful planning and execution let him ranked the first one of 27 mayors, magistrates in Taiwan. After the completion of his two terms as magistrate in 1997, he was in 1998 appointed chairman of the Taipei Rapid Transit Corporation by then Mayor Chen Shui-bian. He resigned in 1999 to become Secretary General of the Democratic Progressive Party. He was the chief spokesman for the DPP campaign in the 2000 presidential election. With Chen Shui-bian's election to the presidency, he was appointed vice premier under Premier Taiwan.He. In July 2004, construction workers were trapped by the rising floodwaters of Bachang Creek. His local and central government authorities squabbled for 3 hours over who would send out a rescue helicopter. The men drowned. In the public outrage that ensued, officials up the chain of command, including Premier Tang, tendered the resignations. Vice Premier Yu, who was also chairman of the Committee of Disaster Relief and Prevention, had his resignation accepted. 6 months later, Yu rejoined the administration as Secretary General to the office of the President and served until his promotion to the premiership on February 1, 2002. As Premier, Yu defended the administration's position on the peace referendum and promoted a $610.8 billion arms procurement package in 2004. He caused some minor controversy when he used the designation Taiwan Rock on an official visit to Honduras. Chen later said he preferred Taiwan. Quote, in September 2004, he directed the government to refer to the People's Republic of China in official documents as simply China as opposed to mainland China or Communist China as was previously done in order to highlight a separate Taiwanese identity. Quote, This move was not endorsed by the Presidential Office, and the Mainland Affairs Council clarified that it would only apply to internal documents. Yu and his cabinet resigned en masse following the Pan-Green coalition failure to gain a majority in the 2004 legislative elections. In the ensuing cabinet shuffle, Yu was returned to the presidential office as Secretary General and succeeded as Premier by Frank Shyi. On January 15, 2006, he was elected chairman of the Democratic Progressive Party with 54% of the vote. Yu was a candidate for the DPP nomination for the 2008 presidential election, but he could win only 22,211 of the 140,720 votes, and declared his withdrawal in favor of former Premier Frank Shyi, who won 62,849 votes. Yu was the founder of Kavalan Journal, which is named after the Kavalan Taiwanese Aborigines. With Yang Pao-yu, whom he married in 1978, he has 2 sons. 2014 New Taipei City mayoralty election. On the 29th of November 2014, Yu lost the New Taipei City mayoralty election to his opponent Eric Chu of the Kuomintang. Alleged corruption charges. On September 21, 2007, Yu was indicted on charges of corruption by the Supreme Prosecutor's Office of Taiwan. Yu faces charges of embezzlement and of using false receipts to write off expenses totaling over $70,000 from a special governmental account. He resigned his post as chairperson of the Democratic Progressive Party later that same day. Vice President Annette Lu and National Security Office Secretary General Mark Chen were also indicted on corruption charges on the same day.